Hello, Bethany family. It's Friday, April 17th, 2020. It has been more than a month since we met face-to-face at church. Oh, wow. Your staff and I continually pray for all of you that during this pandemic we will each grow as followers of Jesus Christ, bringing help and hope and encouragement to others as we are able. Our office at Bethany will remain closed until at least May the 20th. And thank you for abiding by the directions coming from our governor and staying at home as much as possible, as well as keeping physical distancing if you must be out and about. This Sunday, April 19th, is the beginning of a new sermon series entitled Follow Me, Trusting God in Transitions. The sermon this Sunday is simply entitled Follow. It will be posted by 10 a.m. on our website, www.bethanycovenant.org. Then at 11, you can join by Zoom one of the two Christian formation classes led by Jessica Carter or Darren Volpe. The Zoom invite and connection is posted on the e-blast that was sent out earlier this week. Additionally, that e-blast contains the Zoom invite and connections for the Wednesday prayer meeting and Bible study. Thank you, Jessica and Darren. Please continue to check the Bethany website, www.bethanycovenant.org, regularly for devotions, family activities, these updates, and of course our worship services. Please know that all this information is also on social media and that we are mailing the information for those who do not have an internet connection. In other news, thank you for responding so generously to the ongoing financial need of Bethany. You've been faithful in mailing in your tithes and offerings, and there's been a surge of giving through Tithely, our new online provider. A shout out of thanks to our staff and many volunteers who are diligently involved in helping us worship, providing projects and devotions, supplying a myriad of technical support, and caring for the daily financial needs of Bethany. You are the best. Please continue to pray for God to be revealed in us during these pandemic days. And please continue to pray for the medical and essential personnel on the front lines of this pandemic, and especially our church family members who are among those heroes. Continue to reach out to one another by phone, by text, by FaceTime, by cards, by letters, etc. Let us not miss the opportunity this crisis provides for us to be the people of God. Finally, remember, God is with us, so who can be against us? And now, a word from our very busy and effective church chair, Rich Lory.
Greetings, members and friends of Bethany Covenant Church. This current pandemic is testing many of us in ways that we would have never anticipated, at least in my lifetime. I know that our great staff is working hard to stay connected with all of you, since worshiping corporately is an impossibility at this time. The devotions, messages, and Sunday worship have been very inspiring. While we are prohibited from meeting in groups of 5 or more, groups are finding ways to connect. The church has a Zoom account, and many groups are now connecting on a regular basis. For example, the Senior Pastor Search Committee is meeting regularly on a weekly basis, having already met 3 times. Plan to hear more about that in the coming weeks from Kathy Bergstrom, the chair of that committee. Because the management of our church's finances are critical in a time such as this, the stewardship and finance team meets weekly to stay on top of income and expenses. Group activities proceed using the Zoom video conferencing capability for Bible study, youth groups, prayer meetings, Stephen Ministry, Christian Formation, and the Dream Again team, to name just a few. For some amount of time going forward, this new normal becomes a necessity for us. While physically distancing is necessary, social connecting is possible. I encourage you to reach out to a church friend via phone, FaceTime, personal Zoom account, text, or email. As we have heard many times, we are all in this together, and what better time to share thoughts, ideas, encouragement, and prayers with one another. Please continue to follow the CDC and local, state, and federal guidelines designed to protect you, your families, and friends. Please pray for one another, pray for our nation, pray for the world, and especially our healthcare workers and first responders, and those who may have been furloughed from work. We all look forward to the time when this is behind us and we can gather corporately in worship and fellowship. Until that time, stay safe and stay healthy. Do not hesitate to reach out to staff or council members with your prayer needs or other concerns. Recently, this biblical passage from Isaiah chapter 43, verses 2 to 3, was shared with me in a daily devotional, and I take comfort in these words. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. When you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. The flames will not set you ablaze. For I am the Lord your God, the Holy One of Israel, your Savior. God bless you and your families now and always.